Hey there, everyone. Welcome to a very unusual Sunday afternoon live stream from Canadian Starships. Today, we are going to get some work done between now and 4 p.m. At 4 p.m., we're going to roll over to the Hobby Time Modelers live stream and join them over there. So we're going to go for about 2 hours, a couple minutes late getting started just due to some last minute setup, but we're going to go till about 4 p.m. It's 2 p.m. Eastern now. We're going to go till 4 p.m. Eastern and roll right into the Hobby Time Modelers live stream over on the HTM channels. That is the plan for today. If you are watching, let me know if you can see me and you can hear me. We have Jared McDaniel here saying hello and good morning to you, sir. Are you ready to start making some great Star Trek news about Starships? I hope so. You do great work, and I'm a big fan. God bless you and your family. Well, thank you very much. And he also says, so good morning to you from your former president of the Federation of Planets. All right. So if you are here in the chat, let me know. Can you see me? Can you hear me? That's the most important thing. I suppose I could also hop over to YouTube and see if it's coming through or not. That would be one way for me to do it. Let's see if I can verify that things. And no, there's a advertisement. Let me just wait for the advertisement to go through. The audio is not great though. I wonder what's going on with the audio. It's not very good. We'll have to figure that out. I'm kind of curious what's going on with that. Let's see. Oh, that's a bit better. Maybe it was just YouTube, the way it was playing back for me. Who knows? But we're going to, at some point, check this out to see how the secondary hull attached to how the upper and lower secondary hull pieces attached to each other overnight. See if that's all cured up, ready to go. We're also going to get some more LEDs installed into the saucer section. So we will get right at it here. Let me flip over to the desk cam. I will throw my face up in the corner in case you want to see how I react to different things. Like last night, I fell off my chair live on camera. Well, the chair flipped out from underneath me. Jared says, we hear you perfectly and see you too. All right, perfect. Glad to hear it. All right, I am going to start with the metal disc that goes in the saucer. Ended the stream last night, my normal live stream, getting these LED strips prepared to put down. They have been pre-soldered on the pads. So we are going to place these down and we have to make sure that they are going in the right direction. Now I will epoxy these down later. We are just going to temporarily use the adhesive backing that comes with the LED strips to tack them down. But they will be permanently secured down at a later time here. It's going to take a little bit for people to find the live stream today because I never live stream on a Saturday. So it's going to be pretty slow here in the chat for the first little while. So bear with us while the chat takes a little while to kick off because people just have to find the live stream. Typically, I live stream Saturdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. So a Sunday afternoon live stream is a very unusual thing for my channel. But I'm sure people will find it before the 2 hours is up. we go. So these are just going to get tacked on with the adhesive, and then I'm going to wire these up. I'm missing a LED strip. I'm missing one somewhere. I need to find that because I do need that lighting. Oh, yeah. And I am not 100% convinced I have LED strip to spare because I think I was quite tight. I'm going to have to order some more. But give me a moment. I'm going to have a quick peek in some of the key locations to see if I can scrounge up just a little bit more. There is one here, but it's not in good enough shape to use. And I really need to make sure I'm using the same type of LED strip. I'm really curious what happened to that one piece because I would... Oh, found it. It was over there. There we go. Crisis has been averted. Crisis has been averted. There we go. All right, now we're going to simply... I lost a few things on the floor there. My wireless keyboard died on me, so it has to be plugged in. That just means that it's taking up valuable desk space on me. Let's get rid of the garbage. Some of it got underneath, just the backing from the LEDs. All right. And we have a Ken. How are you doing, Ken?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing all right. It's probably going to be a quiet start to the stream tonight because people don't generally expect me to be streaming on a Sunday at all.
And hello, Jared.
Yeah, we got one viewer right now. 3 viewers, it seems.
Oh, right on.
So people will eventually find the stream, which is good. And I already warned everybody that, well, by everybody, a few people that are here, that we will be transitioning at 4 o'clock over to the HTM stream.
Right on.
Which, are you going to be on the HTM stream tonight?
I am.
Okay, what are you going to be working on?
Probably that Macross kit again.
Remind me, what is it?
It's that giant mecha robot.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That I understand. The I don't.
Yeah.
My apologies.
That's okay.
So I just picked up where. Let's try that again. It's going to be a fun day streaming all night. I've just picked up where I left off last night because I clearly have not had any time to get back into the shop since live stream last night, and such is my Sundays. And I barely made it to my desired streaming time today.
But did your clamps stay on all night?
Looks like they did.
No, good.
Looks like they did. But I had to stop at Costco on the way home from working and barely made it home, grabbed some quick food, and literally stuffing my face with food and getting the live stream ready, scheduled and stuff. So,
well, you did good.
So, first, at least the first bit of this is going to be just wiring all of these LEDs together on this metal, on this aluminum disc.
Well, thanks, Jared. I'm having a great day so far. I'm just enjoying some oatmeal right now with some raisins.
Oatmeal with raisins.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oatmeal with raisins is a lot better than oatmeal cookies with raisins.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, I was just lazy today and ended up falling back asleep until almost 11 o'clock, and then watched a couple YouTube things to catch up on things, and I was just like, I should probably have breakfast.
It's amazing the difference between oatmeal and oatmeal cookies.
Both are delicious, though, in my opinion, anyway.
Mm-hmm. Not a fan of oatmeal cookies. To me, oatmeal cookies were like the punishment cookie.
The last choice. We have all these different types of cookies, and then we have oatmeal.
Yeah, it wasn't even a choice. Like, it wasn't even a I would choose it kind of a deal.
Yeah.
It was like when okay, so I'm talking like when I was a kid. Like a grown up would give you like an oatmeal cookie. It's like they didn't know what it was like being a kid anymore.
Yeah. Where's the chocolate chip cookies?
Yeah. Where are the soft chocolate chip cookies? Or the soft peanut butter chocolate chunk cookies, you know?
Yeah.
A good soft. I don't like hard peanut butter cookies. Hard peanut butter cookies are also gross, but a nice soft peanut butter chocolate chunk cookie is really good.
I'm going to just check in Discord
All right.
and see if people are remembering.
Well, I did post it in general.
Perfect. Ah, there it
Again,
is. Yep.
it's a very unusual thing for me to do, to live stream on a Sunday. So let people be aware.
Jared says both are great with milk.
Uh-huh. Oreos are good if you dunk them in peanut butter cookies. I mean, or let me try that again. Oreos are good if you dump them in peanut butter.
I've never tried that. Oh, I can hear myself on your stream.
You know what's really good? Are the maple Oreos. The maple Oreo cookies. So they use the golden Oreo cookie with a maple filling.
Cool.
And they do taste different from the from those traditional maple cookies we have.
Yep. Like the Dare ones or whatever.
The ones that are in the leaf shape.
Yeah.
So they're significant. They have a significantly different kind of flavor.
And Jared says that's what milk was made for, dunking your cookies.
Uh-huh. All right. One connection down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more to go. Not a lot of connections, but it is a little bit on the time-consuming side. I'm not sure how much work I'll be able to get done before we switch over. If you're here the whole time, Ken,
Yep.
Just remind me as we're getting close.
Sure. I can do that.
Just so that I get the switch over done right, because I don't want to be stepping over the HTM stream.
Right.
I think StreamYards can stream both at the same time, in case we have a wee brief overlap of ending the stream and starting the stream. But I don't want to. I don't want to find out if we don't have to.
Right.
This is a great way to make use of all the scrap pieces of wire that I've chopped off from the various other areas. Because I only need very short stretches. I wouldn't normally hook the wire up in series, but for this particular job, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Now, just noticing, I ran the top power in series with the bottom power. I might split that up. I probably should. I'm going to mark a star over here, and when I ask what that star means later, somebody's going to remind me that it's to split the top and bottom power. So, chat, that's the job.
Is that Jared? You're stuck here for the whole time now.
I think we've got some quiet watchers today,
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, at least a few of them.
which is a-okay. It's always nice to know who you're chatting, like who you're talking to on stream. But
Yeah, you don't have to be shy. You can even just put in a little wavy hand or something, or just say hi. You don't have to say anything further if you don't want to. And feel free to ask questions, particularly that pertain to this model or other modeling questions. Oh, that's awesome, Jared. Jared just shared his live stream to Facebook. So hopefully more people will come.
thank you.
He said, "You're not going to be able to keep me away from now on."
Ha. Well, I don't normally stream this early in the day because, well, kids are a thing, and but my family is away at the grandparents' place right now, so my wife has the week off. We split up our time off over the summer to facilitate our child care needs, and so she's got the kids at her parents' place. So I've got some extra freedom as far as how I structure my time. So I figured might as well do some extra streams. Do some
Right on.
early because especially some of the European folks have a hard time making the normal 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh yes, yeah. Friday night live stream just yeah, it's almost impossible for those poor people in Europe to catch.
My Saturdays at 9 as well, right? So
Yeah.
but I can't really do when the family's around. I can't do any earlier because we have to get them to bed and such.
Yep.
I also don't want to be stuck down here tied to the live stream with my wife dealing with the kids upstairs because our kids require both hands on deck a lot of the time.
Jared's asking, what is the price for the kit of that Enterprise D model, and do they come in various sizes? Is that correct?
The D they've only done in the guys that make this model. It's only in the 650 scale, but they've got other models like the Excelsior, Enterprise B, Enterprise C, that they are doing in multiple different sizes. So the Excelsior / Enterprise B comes in, let's see if I can do this, 650, 450, no, 650, 430, and 350 or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. I think the 430 is designed for the Excelsior to be exactly 1 meter in length.
Huh. I missed some solder on the pad of this LED. I'm going to have to add that now.
As for the price, you basically need to contact Helios and ask them for a price, because it can vary over time with as time goes on, prices increase because these are basically individually made, basically on demand.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what the current pricing is on them. You'd have to chat with them to find out.
But
Uh,
generally several $1,000s.
yeah, I think this one ran 13 US when it was 1300 US at the time, but I don't know what it would be currently.
Yeah.
And they are pricey because it's a lot of printed resin, and probably takes quite a while for one of these kits to be printed.
See, I wonder if they wait until they have a couple of orders before they produce them.
Well, generally they've been doing them in batches, right? In order
Right.
batches, which is why it can take some time between ordering and getting, because they've been doing batches of them. They don't typically do one-off orders
Right. And
unless
then
they're special.
Jared's talking about the family stuff. He says family first, Starships second, and then nice thank you in reference to the information.
Mm-hmm. The Green 0402 SMD still going strong over there.
Well, that's good to see.
Should be able to get that installed today. It will have been testing long enough for my liking.
Right. Yeah. Will you be taking a quick break in between streams, or are you going to join the secondary stream?
I'm going to join the HTM stream. I might pop out here and there just for bio break or refill a water glass or something like that.
Right. Yeah.
I might pop out during the HTM stream just to make some coffee or something. But I will hop over immediately, like right away, to the HTM stream, and then we'll go from there. Will you take a break?
Yeah, I will definitely take at least maybe 5 minutes or something, just to bio break and
Yeah.
same thing, refill the water and whatnot.
It is 32 degrees outside here right now.
Ooh, let's check and see what it is here.
So water is my choice right now.
Well, we're only 26, but we still have the special air quality statement due to all the smoke.
Yeah.
It feels like 30. And yeah, that's right, Jared. Jared says it's understandable with the time and effort going into it, plus its materials, as far as as it pertains to each individual model kit when it comes out.
Well, any large size garage kit is going to be a considerable amount of money. You can't really, you're not producing them at scale. That plays into it.
It would be really awesome if we could get some of these larger scale kits done in styrene or in plastic to to build.
Yeah. I still think round 2 needs to bring out 1,000 scale Enterprise D and 1,000 scale Enterprise E to go along with it.
No, I would agree with you on that for sure. I mean, it would be nice to be able to kind of put together an entire lineage of the Enterprise, for example.
like I really like the size of the 650D,
Yep.
but it's too big for a lot of people. The 1000 scale is also just a really nice size because it's you get more detail than you do on the 1400, but it's not hugely massive.
Right. And even going back to the TOS 650 and the refit 650, they're decent sizes to work on as well for lighting and everything else. So it is a good scale to work in for the older ships.
Well, I find when it comes to scale, you really do have to 92 degrees Celsius. You're burning. Your lakes are almost boiling there. I don't know what 92 means. Have to Google the conversion. Oh, I can do that on my phone, can't I?
I'm just doing it right now.
92.
33.333 degrees Celsius. So
Yeah.
roughly the same temperature you are.
So you know that you can just if you're I don't know what kind of phone you have. If you have an iPhone, you can just if it's unlocked, you can just swipe down, type it in the search, and it brings up the conversion.
Nice. I do have an iPhone 16.
Yeah. You got a newer one than I do.
I just upgraded about a month and a half ago from from my old iPhone 6. So
Ooh.
just replace my phone every 10 generations or so.
That was a big jump.
Yeah, it was the 6 was the last one that actually had the headphone jack on the bottom.
Okay. Yeah, I just replaced mine before Wonderfest last year.
Let's
I
see,
would have I would have kept my 11 longer, which and I still have it because it works as a camera,
yeah.
but it was having network connection issues.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Jared says, I'm building the Enterprise D. Built it formerly of Eagle Moss.
Ah,
Says, and the total price of that model to build is around $2,000. Ooh, yeah. You can get pricey.
yeah.
Oh, and Trent's here. Trent says, hey guys, I can't stay and chat, but I will give you another view.
Oh, very nice. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Yeah, and then Jared says, yes, no. Laughs out loud. Fahrenheit, of course.
Yeah, Darth. I'm not usually on a Sunday, as you know, but again, with the family away, I have a bit more flexibility in my time. So why not stream, right?
Well, if you're at the bench working, right? No sense not to. Oh, we have someone else new here commenting. Pierre, he says, good evening. It's 20:30 here, so 8:30 p.m. from
Yeah,
Belgium.
yeah. I think Pierre was here last night or yesterday afternoon, I guess, the afternoon stream. Thanks for stopping by again. Again, I don't normally stream Sundays, but taking advantage of the opportunity. We're gonna go. We're gonna go till 4 p.m. Eastern, so you have to work out whatever that is in your time. So essentially, an hour and 26 minutes from now is when we are going to end, and we're going to roll over to the Hobby Time Modelers live stream that starts at 4. So that is the plan today.
And Pierre is saying, yes, he was here yesterday. Jared and Pierre are exchanging pleasantries. Oh, Alan Kelly. Hello, Alan. Welcome back. Good to see you again.
How's it going?
Yes, we're
Thanks.
up to 6 viewers now.
Hey.
People are starting to see you're out here again.
Yep. like I said, when you do something out of the norm, it takes a while to pick up. So it's like, who's going to watch? Back in the day, how many people would know to watch the newest episode of Star Trek at 6 p.m. if it normally airs at 7 p.m. because of a conflict?
Exactly.
Star Trek: The Next Generation always aired for us at 7 p.m. on Saturday nights on the Ottawa CTV channel.
There you go.
EJOH TV. Little fact there. Their studio was on Merivale Road. It's since burnt down, but it was the home of You Can't Do That on Television.
I remember that show as a kid. And there's
Just
Donnie.
don't say I don't know.
Donnie says, "What's up, everyone?"
Hey, how's it going?
Pierre says, "It's time that I start building my D2. It was supposed to be the project of 2025, but I think it will be 2026.
Which Enterprise D? Is in
What's
which model?
which scale and
Yeah,
whatnot?
I have a 1400 to do after these are done. I've actually got the saucer parts for it over here. The windows on the top are almost all cleaned out, and I was experimenting over on this side here with getting rid of those raised lines.
Okay.
I found a good way to do that.
Pierre says the one you're building from Helios.
Ah, very nice. So I'm curious then what your approach is going to be on it, on the various different things. Are you going to paint it? Are you going to use their decal set? Are you going to use their armature? Are you going to build your own armature, metal armature? What are your thoughts? What is your plan? I'm always curious, especially on how people are approaching a model I'm also building.
Yeah. Are you going to use what are you going to use for a lighting kit?
Are you going to use the lighting kit they provide that they sell, or are you going to use like Andy's at Scale Electronics, which is what I'm using in this,
Are you going to
or
create
at
your own?
Board, or your own Arduino programming, or there's so many options, right?
Jared says, "I'm a professional Elvis tribute artist who used to go by Captain Elvis, but since I played the Federation president for Christie's auction documentary on History Channel, I am now President Elvis."
Okay.
That's cool. Pierre says, "I will probably build an armature, not sure how, and I will use the kit you are using for lighting," I assume he means.
So from Andy over at the inner light kit from Andy at Scale Electronics. Definitely a good shout using that.
Not sponsored.
You will not you will not be disappointed.
And he agrees.
I need to find out. I'm curious how Andy did out of the tested video.
That's a good question. I'm sure it helped his business, a fair amount. That video gets a lot of views.
I hope he's done well out of it.
And there's a good number of them that are people who actually, are scale model builders. Like I know I'll be using one of his kits for my Excelsior build.
Just sending him a quick message, just asking how the video is, how it's been for him with the video. It's nice that it feels good that the having the model at his booth wasn't just beneficial for me, but it was helpful for him in getting orders.
Pierce says, I was also thinking of using WLED eventually.
WLED, WLED, WLED.
I was kind of hoping you knew.
Um,
W is adjacent to A, but yeah.
WLED. A fast and feature-rich implementation of an ESP32 web server to control NeoPixels, LEDs, or also SPI-based chipsets like the WS2801 and APA 102. Okay,
That's
interesting.
cool.
I don't necessarily know what all that means, but
It sounds cool. Jarrett says, Interlate's kit is awesome. I love his work. The tested video is what brought me to you
cool.
both. Now a big fan of both of you guys.
That's awesome. And next, I wonder if Norm's going to stop by the booth next year because I'll have one of those big Excelsior class ships there.
Oh, yeah, that'll definitely be worth seeing.
Especially with the cabin light idea we're going to do.
Yes.
Don't think I had quite enough solder on the pad on this one, so I'm going to put a wee bit more down. That's almost too much, but I'd rather have too much than not enough.
I'm wondering, because of the 350 and the scale of it, I was wondering what do you think, if it'd be worth getting some of those, like I think Tamiya does them, the 1/350th scale crew, usually done for aircraft carrier models and stuff, but just to have as a couple shadows and a few windows.
Possibly.
You do get like a huge fret full of them. I was
Yeah,
thinking,
I don't think the Excelsior windows are overly big.
mm-hmm.
So when they scale up, they're still not very big, right? But
I was thinking more of to have a couple shadows
yeah, um,
or silhouettes.
I'd have to look at the kit again and just see how much you can affect what you can see with those windows.
Right.
It's all packed away at the moment, so I don't
Yeah.
I don't have it out at the moment. So
Mine
and
too.
and, and I think the saucer windows are different size, like sized differently to the secondary hull windows. Don't quote me on that, but I think the secondary hull windows are smaller.
Yeah, and there we go. Pierre is again saying it's an open source software running ESP32, and it's very similar to Innerlight.
Okay.
It's just nice. It's just nice and interesting to see the change in technology and how we can change from what we used to do from grain of wheat bulbs and other older technology to LEDs, and now all sorts of addressable LEDs and everything else.
Although it's hard getting some of the guys to move along with the newer technology.
True. Just like back in the 80s and stuff, a lot of businesses had people start retiring en masse when they had to start working on computers. No problem, Pierre. He said, "Sorry, I have some troubles typing in the chat. It's erratic."
No problem. No problem at all.
Alan is saying, "I'm wondering if you can share the link for the 2 millimeter LED strip from AliExpress when it's convenient. It didn't appear last night during the show." Oh, okay. Are you talking out loud, or you're just your lips moving? Because I can't hear you.
I was saying it should have gone in because I put it into the chat.
Okay.
And so I'm not sure why, unless YouTube nerfed it, which I don't know why they would have, because I should have control over what goes into my own chat. So give me one moment and we will try again. Okay, let me know if you don't see the link. You should see it in the chat now. And we have a mythical table in the chat. Welcome.
Hello, mythical table. I'm just looking here, and I do see the link show up when I'm looking at my YouTube here.
I'm just gonna check YouTube. Studio is not what I'm looking for. I'm gonna check YouTube myself and just make sure it's gone through properly.
Yeah, and the link sends me over to AliExpress.
Yeah,
So
it's the only place I can find those LEDs.
Yep, Pierre says the link's okay. Jared's saying hello to Mythical Table. Mythical Table's asking what you're making.
It is a 650 scale Enterprise D from Helios. If you want a sneak peek of what it's going to look like when it's assembled, I can run another camera over here. This is what she's going to look like.
Feel free to put your hand or something in there for scale, so you can see it's quite large.
Yeah. And I'm working on two of these things, hence why I've got one in process and one with the main paint on it already.
Yes, and also that 650 Enterprise D was featured in one of the tested videos from this year's Wonderfest. Yep, that video came out about 3 weeks ago now.
Something like that,
or close to 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks ago, something.
I can tell you in a moment. Let's see.
And Mythical's table says, "Oh wow, beautiful."
So that was 10 days ago.
There we go. Almost 2 weeks ago.
On the Adam Savage Tested channel.
And Pierre says, "Magnifique."
Merci beaucoup. So I'm trying to I want to see StreamYards again. There we go. I had to really push to get it presentable for Wonderfest. So when it came to producing update videos about the build, I really had to kind of gloss over the paint scheme for the Aztecing. So what I'm trying to do is I'm working hard to get the second one constructed so I can get it to paint phase, and then I can do a bit more of a deep dive into how the paint scheme is accomplished on this using Wayne's masks from Motion Picture Miniatures. So that's I'm trying to get this done as quickly as I can so I can move on to that next video update.
And Donnie said that was so awesome to see in person at Wonderfest. And he said he loved the Borg mode you were showing in the suite.
Yeah.
So yes, with the inner lights lighting set, you can basically change the lights to do pretty much anything you want.
And you
And
can change the lights at any time that you want. So the whole thing is built, done on your shelf, and you decide you don't like the way you did the lighting, just log in and change it.
yes. Jared says the Starship's almost as beautiful as the paint job. That's put on it. Great job on the paint job.
Well, thank you. Doing the paint is like doing the Aztec paint has got to be one of my favorite stages. Really, doing any of the paint on these things is probably one of my favorite parts of the whole build. And it was kind of sad I had to kind of rush through it for Wonderfest, but it was like I've got the second one where I can do the on it. So Donnie, are you joining us on HTM? I feel like Sundays is not your day.
It's normally it's not his day, so we'll see. He might join us in chat though. We will see.
Because I'm streaming just until 4 and then switching over to HTM at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, so you have about an hour and 8 minutes left.
Perfect.
And everybody can feel free to come join us at the HTM stream.
And let's make sure that we get the link for that ready to go so we can put it in the chat when it's time to switch everybody over. So remind me to get that, or you
Certainly.
can get that if you want to. And we don't need to put it in there now, but when we're closer to switching over, we'll throw the link on, and everybody can just kind of click out of my stream and go directly to the HTM stream.
Donnie says, I'm not usually able to join Sundays, but if I get some free time, I will.
Nice.
Yeah, usually he's spending time with the grandchildren.
Yep.
Which is very important for their development.
My kids are with the grandparents this week, which is nice for me.
Pierre's asking, do you have any advice for the colors? I will use the Aztec templates from Wayne's, but I'm afraid to do bad color choices to ruin the model.
So I know that there is a big difference between the paints that are available here and the paints that are available to you there. I was fortunate, I'll just grab it here, but I was fortunate enough to find pretty much the perfect base color for it. So the base color using Wayne's masking set is the darker of the two main blue colors, because there's the darker blue, like a French blue, and then there's a almost like a gray blue. And so here we have Rust-Oleum, which is I use the gray Rust-Oleum primer all the time. I use the black for light blocking, and the white for the light reflection. I hate the white. It doesn't go on as well as the other colors. But this is the French blue. I think it's French blue. Yeah, French blue. And it's the ideal base color for this thing. So I was so thankful to find a base paint in a sprayable can, because the surface area on this thing is no joke, and saves a lot of work and effort. That I've got a good size rattle can, and it takes pretty much a whole can to cover it. But as far as what's going to translate into paints that are available to you, um, you're going to have to eyeball that. Make sure you get good reference photos of the filming miniature, and also it depends on which version of the Enterprise D you're doing. If you're doing the TV version, it's uh, it's just two colors, and at that point, you also have to decide if you're going for gray on gray as it appeared on camera, or gray and green as the studio model was. So there's so much that so many variables for that. Are you
Well,
going to be doing
if he's going for Wayne's templates, then is that not the four color?
Wayne has both,
Oh, okay, good to know.
so you can do both with Wayne's. Same with the 1400. So the 1400 that I'm going to be doing after this, unless the client has changed his mind after seeing the Generations paint scheme on this one, his plan is for it to be the TV version. So I will only use the two color set for that. But the one that I'm hopefully going to be able to build for Wonderfest, the 1400 Enterprise D for Wonderfest, that's going to be the giveaway Enterprise D. That will be the full four color Generations paint scheme.
Jared says you did a phenomenal job on painting. I think it looks better than the studio model, to be honest.
Thank you.
And then he asks HTM, and that's Hobby Time Modelers. So that's we really have a Discord and Facebook. I'm not on the Facebook. I'm with the
It's basically a big social group for model builders,
yeah.
and a bunch of the people who are part of the group get together on a live stream twice a week generally. So generally Fridays at 9 p.m. and Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern. These any times I'm giving because I'm in Eastern time zone or Eastern time zone time. So translate according to your time zone, because Ken would be giving you different times because he's
1 hour behind you.
Yeah, because you're central, right?
Yes, I'm central. Let's see here. So yeah, Hobby Time Modelers, feel free to join us on Discord. Feel free to join our, watch our stream after this if it's not too late for you.
The disclaimer being my streams are E for everyone.
Yes.
The Hobby Time Modeler streams are not.
Yeah. So some language may be a little more colorful.
Some participants might be a little bit more colorful.
True. A little bit more adult humor, but not usually too far. Usually. Pierre says, oh, and by the way, Jody's here.
Oh, hey, Jody.
Pierre says, and Jody is Trek Mods, for those of you who don't know. Pierre says, Rust-Oleum difficult to have in Europe, but he is going to go for the four color.
Yeah. Something that you could do is just do some test paint on a sheet of styrene or something like that, or a plastic plate, or really anything, but prime it, like do your full priming and everything first, and then do a base coat, and then just use some tape to create some random patterns and lay your various different colors down and just see how they interact together, and then compare that to the studio model, and just adjust your paints accordingly. Like I had to eyeball all the colors. So you just basically look at your reference material, decide if you're going to make it the same as the studio model, or try to adjust the colors so it looks more like what it did on screen. And whatever you end up going with, just create a narrative to go along with it. So if it's darker than you want to say, I was going for the screen accurate, not the model accurate. And if a kit's not, one secret is if a kit is not accurate enough for you, but you can't accurize it and it bothers you and you have some OCD when it comes to making sure things are accurate, just don't call it the Enterprise. Call it something else, because that ship could be a little bit different.
Pierre's asking, do you have a link for the Discord group? I'll try and paste one in there if I can.
If you're able to get that.
Let's see here. So you can see if that works. All you need to do is you'll come in, you'll be in the new members area, and you just kind of introduce yourself, who you are, kind of what you like to build, that sort of thing. And then once one of the admins gets a chance, we will basically kick you into the main body, and you'll be able to look at everything, all the different categories we have, and talk to all the wonderful people.
Yeah, there's just a basic. Oh,
We lost your face.
Lost my face. That tells me that it's not actually. I think I forgot to plug in my face camera. It's been running on battery.
Oh
That's
my!
exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened.
Oh, okay.
So whatever timestamp it is on the video, that's how long the battery lasts for.
Just under an hour. Let's see here. Jared says, thank you, sir. That's awesome to know. And then Pierre says, okay, good idea. I'll do that.
So what I was saying is there's just basically like a lobby that people go into initially, just so that we can screen out bots and people that are just looking to cause trouble and stuff like that.
Pierre says, I will try a pink model. He gives a winky face.
Well, we now canon for there to be a purple Enterprise D.
There you go. Jody's looking for today's link. Someone I'm sure will throw it up for you there soon, Jody.
Tell you what, I can't grab it right now because I'm in. Can I open up two StreamYard windows at the same time?
Yeah, I'm not certain, so I didn't want to try. I mean, I guess I could, because I could just back out of here, and you'll keep the stream going.
Hold on. I think I've got it. I think I've got it. Let me see.
And Pierre says, okay, perfect. Thanks for the link.
Okay, Jody, it should be direct message to you.
There we go. Jared says, please don't hate. I'm a lightsaber maker, installer. But
Very cool.
Trek is my thing, and I plan to start making away team model phasers, etc. with electronics. So do you guys know about the Enterprise project?
The Enterprise project. Sounds familiar, but refresh my memory.
Yes, I'm not too certain either. Although, no, we wouldn't hate that, because, I mean, I'm doing a buddy build of the USS Reliant with Jordan, and he goes by Aligning the Stars, and he does both Star Trek and Star Wars. And that's why Aligning the Stars. And yeah, no, we do different sci-fi. I mean, Buck's done Space 1999, and we do other types of modeling as well, like a lot of ship building. We have people doing wooden ships now, so we have a wide variety.
They even have a whole live stream on Wednesdays.
Yes, a Woody Wednesday live stream
would wood models. Like I would there's some Star Wars builds I'd love to do if I ever got commissions for them. Although I'd have to learn how to do weathering because I've been on Federation starships for so long.
Let's see here. Jody says we don't hate there or hate here.
Can you just keep the stream going? I need to take a phone call.
I certainly can.
All right.
And Andrew says thank you for the link. Yeah, I mean, we look forward to seeing more people join us in our Discord. So Donnie's saying the Enterprise Project, is that the guy that's building the 1/4 scale TOS Enterprise on Facebook? And Jody says that's Mr. Trek. And yes, I watched Mr. Trek's video. Jared says they want to build a scaled model of a real Enterprise. Oh, okay. Do you know what scale they're talking? Like, are they talking like a 1-to-1 scale, or are they just talking like a half scale, quarter scale? Mr. Trek, I believe, is doing 1/24 scale. And Donnie's agreeing that weathering his weakness too, Andrew. So for me, I came into this as more of a armor builder, so I would do a lot of weathering. But now I'm transitioning into more Star Trek and Star Wars. My first lit kit I did was I did a build on YouTube for a TIE fighter, the 132nd TIE fighter from AMT. And now my second lit kit is this buddy build I'm doing with Jordan here of the 1/537 scale Reliant. And we're doing that. We just finished my week 22 video came out. We're using a lot of the aftermarket upgrade stuff that Will developed from the ensign's chair. And he's given those files to Lake Monster Detail, which do a lot of upgrade sets and conversion kits and stuff like that for Star Trek models. So he's going to be selling those coming out in August, he's hoping. You'll be able to get all these great upgrade kits for that 1/537 Reliant kit. So something to look at. Donnie said a 1-to-1 scale would be one heck of a build. It would. It would be awesome to think of. That's for sure. So if you want to check out my Reliant buddy build there, you can check me out at Ken's Hobby Bench on YouTube. And Jordan's YouTube is Aligning the Stars. He's got a lot more content of stuff. He's been at it longer than I have. And he's done a lot of builds. I've only done a small handful, but I do have more in the works, including some that are no longer science fiction. Like currently I'm also working on an 1/32nd scale A10. I haven't put any videos out for, but I've got about 6 or 7 videos recorded for it, ready to start going out soon. And I'm also going to be doing the Agora models half scale build the T800 Terminator kit as well. Okay, Jody says, gotta go now, but I should be on the live stream. Well, we look forward to seeing you, Jody. Jody, also Trek Mods, is a YouTuber as well. Yeah, he does some great uh, like scratch built and modified Star Trek ships. Lots of great stuff. Donnie Daughtery there, he does a lot of great builds as well, a lot of miniatures. He's part of the HTM family, and he does some great starships as well. And Donnie is saying, you got plenty of practice weathering building tanks, Ken. I've only built one tank so far, the one you gave me. Thanks again. Well, you're welcome, Donnie. And you did a great job on that tank. That was an amazing job.
It's what I miss.
I was just talking a little bit about my build and my channel a little bit, and then mentioned a little bit about Jody's channel. Jody's going right now. Jody's going to be back for the HTM stream.
All right. See you later.
And
if he's not already gone.
Yeah. Donnie was mentioning that weathering is his weakness too.
I've just never done it because I've been focusing on Federation starships.
Right.
But I
And
mean, like I was
depends what you would build for Star Trek too. I mean, anything Imperial may, well, depending what you build, may be less weathered so than the Rebellion. Although some things like an AT-AT could be fairly well weathered,
saying.
whereas something like a Tie Fighter would be less so.
All right. I did say I want to separate the power top and bottom. So this is the bottom. This is the out to the top. So I'm actually just going to disconnect the out power. Oh, got to go again for a moment.
Certainly. Let's see here. Jared says the project envisions a ship with rotating gravity wheel capable of being a spaceship, space station, and spaceport. The planned length will be 3,150 feet or 960 meters, according to the week. Unless you mean according to the web or the wiki, or I'm not sure what you meant. But that does sound cool. There we go. Andrew's back.
I'm back. What I missed this time?
So Jared was just telling us that he said the project envisions a ship with a rotating gravity wheel capable of being a spaceship, space station, and spaceport. The planned length is 3,150 feet or 960 meters.
Is that the Project Enterprise thing?
Yes,
And is this a real life project?
it sounds like it. Deep Space Craft says evening.
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome back.
Was he here earlier or just yesterday?
He was here yesterday.
I know he was here
evening.
yesterday. So welcome again. We're going for another
51 minutes. 50 minutes.
47 minutes.
Okay.
Another,
Oh, yes. Sorry. I was looking at how long you were live for.
another 47 minutes, and then we're going to send everybody over to the Hobby Time Modeler stream, which I will then join.
Okay. Jared says that's okay. That's okay. Because he had kind of ended it off according to the week, and then he meant this week's info. Okay. Thanks for clarifying, Jared.
Okay, so I've separated the power. So this power will get a fresh feed, so it's not going through all the other, like through the bottom LEDs. And yeah, so that's all of the saucer window LEDs installed onto the metal plate. I'm going to run a data line off of the last LED because it's got to go to the next thing in line, which I will also check the LED spreadsheet I have to see where the data is going next after this, because that might determine how long of a wire I need to attach to this. So let me pull up my spreadsheet and see what we get. I went the long way to get to Excel, and I forgot I had it in quick launch. All right, so we have. Let me just switch over to my screen capture here. So these are the LEDs. This is just the base LED numbers. These numbers are what they will be assigned once the expansion board gets attached. And we are currently on Windows. So it is then going to the upper saucer phaser. Okay. So it won't need to be too long, depending on what side the upper saucer phaser is attached to.
Oh, sorry, Jared. You may see a link that you have posted, but no one else will see it. YouTube won't allow people watching to post links unless they're a admin on the channel.
Yeah.
But feel free to come into our Discord, Hobby Time Modelers. You can share it there.
Deep Space Craft says Wayne Meany was showing off his part build studio scale Klingon Vorchal class today. Looks great. Oh, did you see it in person? Were you at the what's the show called? I forget. It's a small show. Were you there in person? Or were you just seeing the pictures online? Small space. That's it. I'm going to run a bit of a longer line on this just to be safe. So I'll get some fresh wire because the data is going to be leaving the LED here and going over. Oh, you can't see. I'm leaving my spreadsheet up.
Yes, you got your spreadsheet up.
It's a service I provide. All right.
Also, I just wanted to make a note here, Pierre, if you're still here. Other than that base spray paint, a lot of the other paints that I saw you use, Andrew, were Viejo out of Spain.
Yeah.
So those should be easier for you to find being in Europe.
Yeah, if you've got access to Vallejo Model Air, I can give you those the paint codes for those. Let me know if that's something that you've got available to you.
Oh yeah, he says he is still here.
That's a good point. I was just thinking of the base color because that's what he asked about.
Yes, he says he does use Viejo or Vallejo. Deep Space says Andy from Scaletronics was saying his website has had a lot more traffic after tested.
Oh yeah,
that is great news.
I'm curious if if sales have followed through the increased traffic on the website. Be nice for him to get some sales out of it.
Oh, for sure it would be.
I keep thinking I'm saying like you saw how it was at Wonderfest, but you weren't at Wonderfest.
I was not, unfortunately. Yeah. Deep Spacecraft says, yeah, well, it wasn't polite to ask him about sales sides or about the sales.
Yeah. There we go. All right. So that's all the LEDs attached, wired up, and this piece is ready for installation, I think.
Right on.
Ready for first stage installation. It's going to be temporarily installed into the upper saucer. Into the lower saucer, I should say. Just enough that it's not going to move around, and I can just temporarily clamp the upper. Let's try that again.
Take two.
Take two. I can temporarily attach it to the lower saucer, and then temporarily clamp the lower saucer to the neck to get the alignment, so I can figure out where I have to drill the holes in here to be able to then have the fasteners attach it to the arm. I didn't get that right the first time, but it was all kind of haphazard the first time because it was at my dad's shop when we were working on building the metal armatures. So there we go.
Jared says, yes, please give us those paint codes. I too use Viejo.
Let's see. Nope, these are not them. Might take me a moment to find them because I've reorganized my shop. So bear with me. I should have a graphic that comes out on screen with a bear on it that whenever I say bear with me. Oh, ha! I know exactly where they are. I have a new shelf. And I think these are them. I think I put them on in their own spot.
So they're all Model Air, so this should all be 71 point something.
Yeah. One moment, please, because I've got 3 colors.
Also, we may need to get you to put the Discord link up because apparently Pierre said, "Strange, the link to Discord gives me an error after asking for an email verification." So I don't actually stream myself. I'm so I'm not the most savvy guy when it comes to some of this technology stuff.
Okay, so I use the French blue for the Rust-Oleum French blue for the base coat, but then the secondary Aztec color is Russian Air Force gray blue, which is 71.338. So 71.338. Let's see. Then the two highlight colors. The blue highlight color is blue highlight, not Baku. Blue highlight is RAF gray prot coat. Which is 71.344. And the gray highlight is USAAF light gray, 71.296. And then I've got a white gray that I used to just mist over it to use as a blending coat when it was all done.
And what was the whites? Is it just like the straight white, like 001? Or
No. So misting was 71.119 white gray. There you go. And those are the Vallejo model airs.
Are you able to put the link into the Discord? Because apparently I must have done it wrong.
Where do I get that?
I would assume from Discord. That's where I grabbed it from.
Because I think you have to get like an invitation link or something, right?
Okay, let me see if I saw Buck talking in Discord earlier.
I don't remember how to do it.
Yeah, let me check with Buck.
Invite people.
Oh, here we go.
Send. Okay, I've got the link.
Perfect.
So I can toss that in here. There you go. That's the link.
Perfect. Sorry about that, Pierre.
That should
Let's
get you
see
to it.
here. What else I missed here in comments? Yeah, so Jared's saying he's getting ready to order a pro kit from Andy. So lots of great possibilities.
Very cool.
Jared was thinking one of the colors might be duck egg blue. What else? Jared says, I'll never match your quality, but I'll get my best. I'll give it my best. Thanks again. And he says, it works now. Thank you for the link.
Perfect. Now I've got to fish these through from the inside, and that's always a bit of a challenge. Fishing the 0402. I should give some context to my comment. I'm fishing the 0402 SMDs through from the inside, which means the chip. I'm having to fish the chip through. It's a lot easier if I can just fish the wires through. But once the resistors and stuff are on, it makes it a world more difficult. So it has to go through chip first.
Let's see. Jared Jared said, I just tapped the link and it said invite on there. Let's check.
Sorry.
And Darth Trent is back.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna let Buck know we are trying to.
It should let you get into get to Discord. Do you have a Discord? Like, do you have a
Discord
profile?
account.
Yeah, with Discord. I'm gonna turn my solder station off for the moment. Put it to bed. Put it to sleep, I should say.
Yeah, because you have to sign up for Discord first, which is free. It doesn't cost anything. And then once you have an account, then you would look for HDM or follow the link.
How are we doing on time?
You're 31 minutes.
All right. Might need to throw the battery in this UV flashlight on charge.
Let's see here. So, yeah. Pierre said invalid invite as well. I just sent a message to Buck. Buck actually owns the account for HTM Time Modelers Discord. Trent said just gave a small description and they'll get you right into HTM. Yeah, if we can figure out the link. Pierre said, okay, got it. It works in Discord. Thanks. Okay, perfect. Good.
So maybe you have to be in Discord first or something. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows?
Okay, Jared says, yeah, I clicked the link and it had the invite already there. I just tapped it and I am. I'm assuming you mean I am in. I can go check. Discord.
Just leave a comment in new members.
Yep, just saying who you are and what you're about.
Oh, we've got a comment just left on the screen. I'll
Okay.
hide that. Sorry, it's a service we provide.
And I am seeing somebody new is trying to type in new members. Goosh TPI 01 is typing, so I'm assuming that's one of you guys. All right. Okay, Pierre, that's you. Okay, I see that you were typing in there, so you were definitely in the new members section. So once that comment pops up, and someone will verify you and say, "Yeah, come on in, welcome, welcome," and you'll get a lot of people saying, "Welcome to the family" and "Hello to you" over the next day. And hopefully, Jared, you're in there too. I hope. Yeah, it's also a great site for us to put to store these types of information, like Andrew saying what paints he used, stuff like that, because people can ask that question and he'll put it there, and then it's there for good. Oh, that's no problem, Pierre. He said, "Yes, I will introduce myself, but in English, it will take more time than in French." That's fine. Whoa, that was close. I almost ended your stream.
Yeah, please don't do that.
No,
Not time.
I did not.
Right.
I'm just checking Discord. Oh, there we go. Both Captain Elvis and Pierre, both of you are there. And let us know, Captain Elvis, there, what you build.
I don't know if I can. I don't know how to change their status.
Yes. Okay. Let's see here. I'm seeing if I can.
No, you're not alone in the new member section. You might just not be able to see previous chat. All right.
There we go. And let's see here. And do another one. And change you to a HTM member. Perfect. So you're both now HTM members. So you should be able to see all the different sections like general, deals, links, man caves, news, etc. And see what people have been saying and talking about and doing. So welcome to the HTM family.
We apologize now. Well,
You have about 24 minutes left.
sounds good. I need to clean off this bottle a little bit, I think. My little application bottle of Solares is getting to be a bit of a mess.
Okay, yeah. What do you use to clean it off?
I'm just going to start with that, and I'm going to have to probably use a knife. I shouldn't have used the paper towel because it seems to be a little bit more sticky than I thought it should be.
Uh, I don't know if it's a good idea or not. Would putting a UV light on it just for a couple seconds solidify it up just enough that it wouldn't be as sticky?
Well, then I'd have to.
Because it is a metal tube, right?
It is, yeah.
Just ensuring you don't shoot any down the light down the tube.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Give you one moment. I just need to wash my hands and then I'll put some gloves on to deal with this.
All right. Yeah, and as you spend more time in our Discord, you'll get to learn more people, who's who, that sort of thing. You'll see some of these names that people talking here. You'll notice they're in the Discord, like Trent, Jody is Trek Yards, Donnie Daughtery is one of the admins as well.
All right, I'm back. And I think I'm going to deal with this the easy way. I think.
Fire?
Nope.
Alcohol swabs?
Nope. Figured it out yet?
Nope. Because I'm just looking at whatever that was from the top.
That's
Okay.
what it is.
That is a lot of, okay, yeah. So it's all over the plastic and everything too.
Yeah.
So you're just putting a new tip on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy, all done.
There you go.
I'll have to get fresh gloves next time because I got Solares all over the gloves.
And Tony's here. Tony is Fat Man's Kitchen, everyone. So he says evening.
Good evening. How's it going?
You're here for the last 20 minutes of this wonderful stream here before we transition over to the HTM stream.
I don't like the way that SolarRes laid down there. It's just a little bit too much, so I'm going to sop it up a little bit here. Just clean off some of the excess. Hit with UV for whatever made its way down into the aperture of the LED. And then add a little bit more. I just got a little bit more out of the tip of the bottle than I wanted to, just because I wasn't sure how close to the surface of the nozzle the SolarRes had made its way, since it was a fresh tip.
So, Tony, how's the terrain making going today? I hope it's going well.
There we go. One more 0402 SMD to install on the upper saucer section here. Testing this one could be a bit of a challenge. Actually, I have an idea.
But is it a good idea?
That is yet to be determined.
All right, then.
I'm sure it's a perfectly fine idea.
Well, there you go.
Bringing the wires back out the bridge dome.
There you go. Tony says, just waiting on glue to dry, almost there, then doing the filler / drywall to smooth out the bases after all that painting. Right on. Hope you're throwing some pictures in the Discord. And the question is, where does that go? Does that go under miniature figures stuff because it's for wargaming, or does it go under sci-fi, or because it's on a sci-fi planet? I guess this is kind of whatever you like. Oh, there we go. You put it in other. Okay. That works too. Oh yeah, looks like you got them primed up. Some black paint. Looking good. Let's see here. Also, I'm just looking in Discord. Jordan is going to be late to the stream. He's at work. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Not surprising, though.
Says, can't seem to get any weekend in my life. He'll hop on if he gets home in time. Oh, poor fellow. Yes, I just saw your pictures, and he used the paint in the glue. Oh, you were talking about mixing paint and glue? I remember you saying that last night.
Just installing the flasher behind the bridge. There we go. I've got leftover white 0402 SMDs, and I'm wondering, have I missed some somewhere?
And you're at 15 minutes remaining.
Perfect. There it is, shining bright behind. And of course,
There we have it.
it'll
Yep.
be it'll be one of these deals.
Yes.
Flashing. All right. Perfect.
Pierre says, I have a question about your AWG of your 5-volt lines. How much amps can you handle? I asked that because you're using a lot of 3-color LEDs, and every one of those have a potential of 3 by 20 milliamps.
Well, I'm not a doctor. I don't know those things too. I don't know the finer points of all of that, but fortunately, not all the LEDs in the model are running all the time. Majority of the LEDs are actually in the phaser strips, and they only run momentarily when the phasers are initiated. The rest, the ones that are on all the time, are the warp engines, the impulse engines, the deflector, and the window lights. And I wouldn't have all of those loads calculated, but they. Okay, then. I'm assuming something happened with your mic.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, it was like.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I wouldn't have heard it if it was my own. But so I'm running off. I can run it all off of a standard 5-volt charging block. So I don't know the math on all of that, but it does work. So it seems to be fine. I wouldn't run it off of the power out of the Raspberry Pi. That's for sure. It's taking its own power input. So the Raspberry Pi is running separate from the actual LEDs. Okay. There's that done. That's a good step to have done. So I think all of the navigation lights on both halves of the saucer are done.
Pierre says thanks. And I think to the noise I just made there was moving my my iPad there. But Tony says, and this is from Warhammer 40K, he says to just perform the sacred rites and pray the machine spirit is satisfied. Although actually, now that I say that, I think he's talking about the lights, making sure the lights are good.
Yeah.
Because they're in Warhammer 40K, they're very superstitious and believe there's a machine spirit.
Okay. All right. Before I move on, I'm just going to tidy up all this wiring that's all over the place so it doesn't get out of control. I'm going to have to reinstall the Windows on the observation lounge, conference lounge, because it popped out when I was drilling the hole for that LED on the back of the bridge. So I'll probably do that once we get over to HTM. But grab all this stray wiring and toss it in the stray wiring bag. Bag? Bin.
And just so Jared and Pierre, so you guys know, you don't have to keep chatting now with new members. That's just kind of where you're just gonna talk when you're a new member, and then once you have access now to the general, you can talk in general or one of the other channels as well.
This is funny. Looks like Bucks joined the wrong live stream. I think he was trying to get into.
It might have been because I sent him that message looking for help.
Oh, okay.
Right, Buck?
Here I come to wreck the day.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm
you
actually.
help? Or
Yes.
like help out with the link issue?
Yes, I was.
I think we got it sorted.
And we got
Okay.
us 2 new members there and I did promote them to regular HTM members now.
Very cool.
We
I
have
don't know how to do that.
Pierre and Jared.
Okay. Yeah, I popped in because it's easier to talk through how to get people joined than it is to type 40,000 word essay into Discord.
Yeah. Very cool. Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna be ending off here in
10 minutes.
10 minutes to send everybody over to HTM.
Yep. And I'm going to drop back out because I have nightmare fuel for everybody. I just took a picture of ET as the headless ET man.
Oh, for your ET build.
Yes. And I can see Andrew's face. He's like, ew.
So, why is that nightmare fuel?
Because everybody with the ET build, everybody is saying he's creepy without his skin and the head
Yes,
on.
he does look creepy without his skin put on.
Well, most things would look creepy without their skin on.
Yeah, but how creepy would it be with his head down at his feet?
Oh. Okay, then. And
Okay.
that's a preview of things to come on the HTM stream, huh?
Yes, it's always a good time.
Yeah. Well, I can't do like I can't do a raid like on Twitch, but we're gonna post the link to the live stream and suggest that everybody kind of makes their way over to the next room, kind of a deal.
All right, sounds good. I'll see you guys there.
All right, see you in a few minutes.
We should have asked Buck to put the link in for us to send everyone over there because it's only 8 more minutes till it's time to go.
8 more minutes till go time.
It is. Oh, there he is. Buck, do you want to put the link in for everyone to go over to the HTM stream?
It won't work
Oh, okay.
because I'm not an admin on Andrew's channel. I can't add links.
Through
YouTube.
Can you do it through here?
Actually, let me see. I'll give it a shot.
because you should be able to do it through StreamYard.
Okay.
That's just where I'd be doing it from. If not, I'll just go grab it here in a minute.
Okay, well, I'm about to post it.
And Pierre is going off to bed. You have a good evening, Pierre.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it came out as a link. I don't know for sure. But I will see you over there.
All right. We'll be over in a few minutes.
Yep.
I can't find the end of this wire. Lovely. I am always amazed. And it happens with this kind of wire. It happens with sound cables. Somehow, no matter what you do, wires will always revert back to their natural state. Angle.
I just removed that link.
Oh, you did?
That was the link to Discord, or to StreamYards.
Okay.
Not to the YouTube video.
Got it. Okay, I'll grab it here in a few moments, and then I can pop it in there.
I'll see if I can grab it here. See, Sunday Funday.
Do you have it?
I am just grabbing it now.
All right.
I believe. And we'll try that one instead.
I'm getting frustrated with this wire already. I just wanted to do a quick cleanup, and it's turned into a whole big thing.
Well, you got 5 minutes left, or just under 5 minutes. Yes, there we go. So that's the link, which is going live in 4 minutes and 37 seconds.
All I wanted was a quick cleanup. So much for my quick cleanup. Turned into a massive tangle.
Does anybody else have any more quick questions before we end this stream and move on to the HTM stream? Tony says, I need to sell a prank product that is one circular wire.
And get somebody to untangle it. Wow, there we go. At least that side of it is done. That's why I prefer getting my 30 gauge on spools.
Yes.
Because I think this came in a multi-pack and I had to separate it all out. So it came on a spool, but it came as a multicolor roll.
Yeah.
I will never do that again.
I've seen them. I've looked at them and I thought, is it worth it? And I thought,
Nope. Nope. Spend the money, get a full roll of each color.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me grab my keyboard and my mouse, and we are going to start looking at transitioning. So, all right. Where am I here? I am here. There we go. Well, thank you everyone for joining my stream today. We're going to be transitioning over to the Hobby Time Modeler live stream over on the Hobby Time Modeler YouTube channel. You can see that there is the link there in the chat. So you should just be able to click on that and head right on over. So thank you everyone for joining. If you've enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new to my channel or you haven't done so yet, hit the subscribe button today. You'll make me very happy if you do. But for now, my name is Andrew. Your producer today has been Ken. Have a great time for this stream. We will see you in just a couple minutes over on the other one.